I'm going to teach you to make the best brownies you've ever had and the only recipe you'll ever need. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and then start with 2 sticks of unsalted butter. I always like to use unsalted butter because I like to add in whatever salt I want and have complete control. Make sure it's room temperature, slide that into the bowl, and then add 2 cups of white granulated sugar. This recipe is amazing and it will make a 13 by 9 pan full. If you cut it in half, you could do an 8 by 8 or a 9 by 9, but trust me, you're gonna want the bigger size, and I'll put the recipe on the screen. So we're gonna start by taking our 2 sticks of butter and 2 cups of sugar and creaming them together until they are a nice pale color. Should also be nice and smooth. Don't worry if it takes time, that's okay, that's what we want. This is a great base for the brownies. Then we're gonna add our eggs in one at a time. You'll need 4 total eggs. And then I like to go from slow and pull that speed up, and we're gonna go quick and short on the mixing because we don't wanna overmix these eggs. But we wanna get them all incorporated. Scrape down your beater, and then we're going to add in 2/3 of a cup cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And you'll see how very carefully I measure the vanilla here. Listen, measure with your heart, okay? And we're gonna mix all these together. By mixing all of these together now, more than one ingredient at a time, we are not gonna overbeat the eggs. We're just gonna get it nice and worked in. That's gonna give us a fudgy, delicious brownie that has the perfect brownie texture. Trust me. All right, now you just need 1 cup of flour, and that's it for the main ingredients. Get that nice and incorporated until you see no flour streaks running through it, and then it's time for the mix-ins. So if you are doing, these are what I call my double chocolate brownies. You want to add semi-sweet chocolate chips next. 1.5 cups is the amount of mix-ins you can put. I'm going to turn these into turtle brownies, so I'm going to do 1 cup of chocolate chips and 1/2 cup of chopped pecans, or of course you could do walnuts or what have you. I also make these chocolate peanut butter by doing 1.5 cups of peanut butter chips instead. So what I found is this batter can hold 1.5 cups of mix-ins, so mix in whatever you want, mini candies, etc. Mix that in just a little to get incorporated. You can stop here and you've got double chocolate brownies, or you can keep going. You could add walnuts. I'm going to add pecans, and then they will get caramel and caramel buttercream on top when they're baked. Oh my gosh, so good. Line your pan, 13 by 9, line it with parchment. Put a little bit of Pam down first, then parchment, and bake them for 30 to 32 minutes at 350. And then they come out and they look like this. Perfection, that cracking top. This is going to make it so easy to lift right out of the pan. Loosen those sides and lift it straight out. Place it on a cutting board, and then you're not cutting in your pan, and it keeps your pan cleaner. Go ahead and slice those brownies as big, as small, or as you want, but wait until you see the perfect brownie. There it is, and you can do it. So try this recipe. Let me know what you think. Try all different versions, and I can't wait. You're going to be in love.